this has this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But, I mean, from what I'm hearing, yes, you're correct. But Othello Opkin was told to quote, blow them away in order to make this happen.
Well, he did.
I'm sorry, but that's way too much. Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous?
Unfortunately, yes. And I'll tell you another thing. If Phil Boyer had let his GM do his job and draft the guy that he wanted in the draft in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this mess. Mistakes were made. Now clean them up.
How did they make a mistake? MP looks every bit the prospect Shep does right now. I don't see how you can justify this deal without admitting that your organization is actually just in complete disarray. This is a mess, all right, but it has nothing to do with MP.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Othello?
Well, apparently Shep was Othello's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othello.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Othello has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side.
Mm-hmm.
The narrative of Othello having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
right.
All we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well, how am I the only one that's excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othello right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. Nate will publish those facts. National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at Tribal Council, and Othello is about to be voted off the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.
You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yes. Now, are your friends going to be super excited that you're in the game, or are they going to clown you, like some of your moves and stuff?
Point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Bridges. Thomas out there. And it's Claxton at the pivot spot, man in the middle.
One of the things you love about him, he just has a sense of where to be at the offensive end.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points on the board. Here's Thomas. Denied. He sends it right off the glass. They get it back.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself there.
No! This early, they should be showing energy. Stay there! Last time, 45 points for him. Hey, balance out! The shot will not fall. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Wow, Kyrie! Back door! One to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. The centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year. Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and sure for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college.
You got it.
Tyrese has been awesome.
That's what the ring room for.
Good. One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket.
And it's off from three-point range. That's all out. 1 of 3 from the field to start this one. Bridges passes to Thomas. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. First goal of action, 2 minutes in. Thomas with the block, and they're able to recover.
Watch the pit.
Out to Turner from outside the arc. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock it out. Inside.
New play. Yep. Ow.
Here's Claxton. Turner.
You can't play with me.
The dunk.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does.
Oh, gotta move. This offense, they feed off of that energy. It gets them going.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a minute.
Right here. The Nets. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Keep using him. He'll be the center.
Here's Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it goes down 2 points. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Shots are just
Thomas finds and it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Nobody around. Connects from 3-point range.
and Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Thomas inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Thomas passes to Finney Smith, and it's in there.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game. Still very much up in the air.
Healed outside. Lock at 6.
5 seconds.
A steal.
Keep moving.
Bridges. And drive for his third basket. He's missed. Only one shot.
To Thomas.
And so it's Halliburton. Halliburton outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Thomas with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of thing.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, you got no back up.
That's it to Matthews. Get outside. Get outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hield.
Oh, and one. Get it.
Outside for Halliburton.
Shot.
Nice speed.
Good take, Tyrese.
Halliburton's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Pass to Thomas.
Coming out,
To Johnson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball.
Here we go. Get it going.
Now the pass to Matthews.
Watch, go street. Got you. Flush him out.
Now to Turner.
Hey, grab that ball.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can tell to give a guy like him that good a look.
I got yours.
Thomas against
Hey.
Thomas passes to Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge blow. Of course, this game is a stop like that was right on point.
O'Neal's checked in for Brooklyn.
The Pacers still looking to find their way. They struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Now here's Hield. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. Taking a change here. Nemhard's checked in. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. Down low. Here's Thomas. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. What do you know about Indiana? The Pacers, a young team that's still looking
That's all
for a
you.
lead.
That's all you. Get the board. Growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition. I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Shoots it straight down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand.
He is still a power fan.
Come to me. Perimeter. Get the perimeter. That combination of power and polish.
The Nets with the lead. To the paint. Here's Thomas.
Hey.
Thomas.
Puts the knee in a tough spot. when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.